a lot of us in here, this applies to my life. I'm raising two children as pastor's children. I was not a pastor's child. I'm a pastor's wife. So I really don't know where my children are coming from and how they're feeling. So, you strayed away from God. Did being a pastor's kid, how did that shape you, bring you back? Um, can you share a little bit about that and how that shaped your life, the younger years, how being a pastor's kid kind of either grounded you solid for the future?
For me, even at my worst, when I was as far away from the church as I could possibly be, there was always that I knew who I knew who God was. I knew who the Lord was. I knew who Satan was. I was that was always very, very. There was never a doubt about that, and I knew I was walking on thin ice at all times. But I was mesmerized by it. When you're 20 years old and you have a number one record and people are throwing money at you and they're adoring you and everything. Well, I wasn't that steeped in the church to not go with it. You know, Later on when I realized that was not there was something huge missing in my life. Sheryl and I were very happy together, but there was something huge missing. It certainly wasn't another car, another house, another hit record, and we both really just went, we have got to get, I have got to get back to church, you know. And it was a big decision, but at the same time, it was the right decision. And God pulled me, just kept pulling, kept knocking, clawing at me. Every time I get on an airplane, I'd say, if this airplane goes down, I know where I'm going. I'm in trouble. Because most people don't have that realization that they are walking on thin ice. I had not made my commitment to Christ, and I went, "This is not good," But finally, when it did happen, it was a huge relief to me, and it was a relief to know that the Lord did not really care if I was doing music or not. He cared more about my lifestyle. A lot of times, people say, "How can you be a rock and roller and do these shows and play for all these kids?" And I go, if I was doing Macbeth, would it be any different? No, that's Shakespeare. And I go, yep. So it's about murder and witchcraft, and let's not let's draw the line somewhere. But if Shakespeare is actually much darker than Alice Cooper, but it would be okay to do Shakespeare, but not Alice Cooper. And I went, I don't get that. But I think it's your lifestyle that you have to live in front of your band, in front of your management, in front of everybody out there. That's what they're looking at.